All right, so in Malaysia, there's loads of cool activities you can do. Um, we're gonna look at the SplashMania WaterPark. But before we jump into the SplashMania WaterPark, we've also been to the Sunway Lagoon. That was a great day out, and that I'll be recapping. Uh, we did the Sky Trek, zip cord, like jungle. You fly around the jungle on wires. Again, another great day out. And there's a few other places in and around KL that offer like ATV experience, wall climbing experience, loads of stuff. But the point of this quick video is the Splash Mania. So let's have a look on the map and we'll just walk through what is there. Okay, so here we are on the beautiful map of Malaysia, KL, and you can just see the sign there for Splash Mania. So it's south of the major city, just near Putrajaya, and near the Cyberjaya. So that's a popular place for people to live. So as we scroll in, you'll often see it from this toll road. You whiz down here on the way out of KL when you're going south, and you'll see this on your right. If you're heading south, you'll see this big ship, literally like a huge ship, and you're like, what is that? That's SplashMania. So that might ring a few bells for people. Okay, so as we zip in, here is the layout. On the day we went, there were like no cars on entry, so we were straight off the road, like the highway, straight in, and there's a multi-story car park. I think you can also park on the road, but it felt like the place to park was in the multi-story. So in we shot, and it's always handy in Malaysia to park in a multi-story because the sun, your car doesn't get super hot when you park it in the multi-story. So it's a great idea, and there's loads of them around, especially at places like this. You can park in a multi-story and keep your car nice and cool. So here's the layout of SplashMania. There's the car park there. You walk, it's obvious where to go. I know it sounds maybe silly to say, but it's obvious where to go. You walk down and there's the entrance here. We booked online before we went. It was around, for British expat number, I think it's £20 per person. So 100 ringgit maybe per person, about £20. So it is, we thought that was on the expensive side, especially for children, but they're having the most fun. So probably just about right price for what is on offer. All right, so in you go. There are really handy lockers with a lovely combination code. You basically put in your mobile number and a color, and then it gives you your locker. Plenty of space. We only needed the one locker for 5 of us. We stuffed in like 3 bags and shoes, and that's in here. There's if you've forgotten your water costume, your swimming costume, you can always dive into the shop on the way through the gate to pick up a swimming costume, or if you wanted like to wear a swimming vest, like to stay out of the sun or something, it's all available in the shop. So that was super handy. There were even like cool like water pistols and like stuff to play with in the pool. So you can go there with nothing and literally get it as you walk through the door. Super handy. So as you walk through, it's kind of obvious where to go. It's not one. We found at Sunway, we weren't sure left, right. There were so many places to go. It's almost too big. But obviously you'd soon get to know your way around. SplashMania, we felt like it was small enough for us to immediately know where we wanted to head. So there was this big bit I'm trying to mark with my mouse. That was like a really cool climbing area for quite young, maybe toddlers. And you get the big bucket that tips over. You get like spray guns everywhere. That was a fun place, probably for 6-year-olds and under, I'd be guessing. My kids are a little bit older, so we headed straight for the larger slides. This blue like snake-shaped round, that's like a we'd call it a rapids ride. So we saw people like walking it. We saw people in big like rubber tires like floating around. I think you could basically like do the circuit, just chilling, going with the flow of the water around there. Pretty standard like water slide setup. You got this one here, bigger one here. This one had you got on these huge great donuts, and it kind of spun you around. That was cool. Then this kind of matrix, like it looks like an octopus. That was super cool. And then the one out of the ship, there's a trapdoor ride. So you literally stand on a trapdoor, and it opens, and you like shoot down maybe 12 to 20 feet before it collects you and sends you like down a chute. The other one that only 1 or 2 people went down was just a really high and really steep like drop. But that looks good. There was, I can't quite, it's this one over here. We had so much fun up this one. It's basically a race. There's this 4-starter, and you stand there with like this mat that you jump on as you go through the chute, and then it's a race to the bottom. And there's even like a timing bar, so even if your mate is on the 4 behind you, you can tell him if you beat him or not. And we just heard cackles of laughter from all the people going down that ride, and we did it like several times because everyone wanted to win. Tips and tricks if you want to win on that one was, we saw one guy, when it goes like amber, he went, and then it went green, so he got like a head start. I'm not sure if the timing device like picked it up or not, but that was hilarious. What I failed to do sometimes was stay on the mat. The mat definitely goes quicker, so you want to stay on the mat and snug in and just like go flat out, because that was like the most fun we had, was racing down those slides. What else? Oh, this big pool area. So I think it's like every half hour, every 45 minutes, it has a wave machine. So it swelled the water up, and you got like, I don't know, maybe 2-3 feet of like swell coming out and washing up the concrete here. It was nothing major, just fun, so young kids could experience what it'd be like to be in waves. And we saw a lot of there was some guy giving like a they were doing a tug of war. We think it was a company day out, so there was a tug of war. There was a guy giving direction on just games and playing in there. And then loads of people were sat on these mattresses round, having something to eat, having something to drink. It was the same kind of in this area just below. Loads of people sat around, relaxing, taking in the day, letting the kids just like in this safe environment just run around and play. So that was nice. Then the last section of slides with these ones, this is like a long drop. So the slide probably left you with maybe 8 feet to fall into a deep pool. That was cool. Our kids did it, no problem. And that is, that's it. On around this first area, there were some really like slides for like super toddlers. I don't want to say babies, but definitely toddlers could have started off with their first splash in some really like kids-friendly tires here. That was it. That was for us. It was a good afternoon of activity to be had. Maybe if we'd gone with another family, we would have got something to drink, something to eat, and kind of sat around for a bit. Um, but yeah, it's a lot of fun, and would recommend it. I'm just gonna put on some muted footage after this, just to give you like the brief as when you go in and the map. All right, so here we are at Sunway. This is out of the locker room, so you're looking towards the slides and the first like kid toddler area. On the left is drinks, snacks, that kind of thing. I'm just walking over to sort of where you get into the main part. You just got to get over here, and then all the signs for if you want to head up a ride first, like if you've spotted one or your favorite ride, all these signposts are there. I'm just going to go up on here just to try and pan around. See, totally uncrowded, loads of space. There's the slides. And then that's the whole entrance hall. So really manageable place. You know, if you're going with young kids and you want to let them kind of roam free, this is definitely a good place for that.